Hi, and yes, it has been forever since I posted a video, and I do apologize for the long wait, of course, but I'm here now, and today's video is going to be focused on the new Dinair Go kit. So if you're interested in learning a little bit about this kit and how I feel about it, of course, then please keep watching. Okay, first things first, I just want to apologize for not getting this video out to you sooner. Trust me, this is all because of technical difficulties. I must have filmed this video like 20 different times, and I've had so many camera malfunctions, memory card malfunctions, lighting issues. I mean, I moved to a new house, so like nothing is really set up the way I need it to be. So there's just been so much happening right now that has blocked the filming of this video, and it's frustrated me, but I'm here now and I'm ready to go ahead and talk to you about the Dinair Go. So Dinair Go in 3, 2, 1. So last December, yes, December of 2015, Dinair released their first portable airbrush kit. Yes, we're talking portable, as it doesn't need to be plugged into a wall to function. It actually works off of a rechargeable battery. Not only is it their first portable kit, but it is what I think the most compact kit on the market right now. So without giving too much away, let's just go ahead and jump into the technical specs. The Dinair Go kit comes in 2 options. Now the first option is an option that is for people who I think just have already established their makeup collection and then just looking for the best portable option. That is the Dinair compressor and airbrush gun kit. That one usually retails for $195, but it is currently on sale. There was an introductory rate and it's still going on. It's currently on sale for $149, so that's close to a $50 savings on that one. So now that you know the price, let's go ahead and see what comes in the kit.
This kit option, you get the carrying case, the Dinair Go compressor, the Dinair Go gun with silicone grip system, you get the cleaning cap system, a hose, and a 1/4 ounce bottle of deep clean.
Now the second option for the Dinair Go kit is the Dinair Go Complete Makeup Kit. Now this kit normally retails for about $249, but it too is on the introductory rate of $199. With that being said, let's go ahead and show you what comes inside.
With this option, you get the Dinair Go traveling case, the Dinair Go compressor, 4-foot hose, Go gun with silicone grip system, cleaning and travel caps, Go power adapter, eyebrow stencil set, 4-ounce cleaning fluid, 1-ounce cleaning fluid, a 1/4 ounce bottle of deep clean, a practice shade, a sample of moist and dewy, a sample of concealer. You get 3 foundation shades and 5 bonus shades. You also get the Dinair instructional DVD and some coupons for your next purchase.
Okay, so now that you know a little bit about the 2 options for the Dinair Go kit and you've seen what comes inside, let's go ahead and start comparisons. So the first thing I want to go ahead and compare is of course the airbrush guns. The gun is essential and it is key, and I am happy to say that Dinair did use a different airbrush gun for their Dinair Go kit. Without further ado, let's get on to the comparison.
So here are the 2 guns up close, of course. They both have the cleaning and travel caps and the grip system on them. You can see there's an apparent difference in size on the tail end of the airbrush gun compared to the Dinair Go airbrush gun. Of course, everything else seems to be the same. Of course, the compact nature around the lever is a little bit different. As far as everything else, it looks like everything's in the same position. Let me go ahead and remove the travel cap system there so you can go ahead and get a clear view. But as you can see, everything's pretty much the same. Of course, the Dinair Go has a little bit more compact nature compared to the normal CX. I mean, as far as where the grip is, you get the same feel, so it shouldn't be that big of an adjustment when you're doing your airbrush makeup, of course. So overall, I've deduced that there are no real huge differences other than size.
Alright, so now that you've seen a little comparison between the 2 guns, I just want to point out a little tidbit of the fact that I am loving that Dinair used a smaller version of their CX airbrush gun in the Go kit. Before Dinair came out with a portable kit, they sold a car adapter that you can purchase to use your regular Personal Pro compressor in the car. And that was all good and well and everything, except for if you didn't really have a large enough mirror and you were using the little fold down mirror in your car. I found that anytime I tried to do my makeup on the go like that, my gun was constantly hitting the mirror. And you know those little mirrors are so small that you have to be really close to it? Well, I couldn't get close enough to actually see what I was doing half of the time because I kept bumping into it. So the fact that Dinair came out with a more portable size gun, I can get right up in that mirror and not have any problems, because of course it extends as far as my hand does. So I was to Dinair. I thought that was a really smart thing to do. So now that we've done a comparison between, of course, the airbrush guns, let's go ahead and compare the compressors. Now this comparison is going to be between the new Dinair Go compressor and the regular Crystal Series compressor.
Okay, so here we have the two compressors side by side. As you can see, there is a significant difference in size. The Dinair Go compressor is of course a lot smaller than the Crystal Series compressor. Also, the Dinair Go compressor is just a one speed compressor, so there's just an on and off button. You won't get the dial on the Dinair Go. Also, the Dinair Go has a built-in airbrush holder, unlike the Crystal Series compressor. If you take a look at the bottom, of course, there is a housing for the battery. And of course, unlike the Crystal Series, the AC plug is on the back of the Dinair Go compressor, as opposed to the Crystal Series, which is on the bottom. Also on the back is the connector to the hose. The Dinair Crystal Series has it connected on the side corner of the bottom. And the side comparison of the compressors just shows once again that the Dinair Go compressor is more compact than the Crystal Series. And lastly, the Dinair Go compressor has a rubberized body, making it shock resistant, unlike the Crystal Series compressor.
Okay, so now that we've done a comparison of the compressors, let's talk about the sound noise level, because let's be real, if you're on the go, you don't want something that's too noisy, that's going to freak people out, or it's going to be kind of embarrassing when people are coming around you and you're trying to do or touch up your airbrush makeup. So without further ado, let's get on to the noise comparison. Okay, so as you just saw, the Dinair Go compressor is a lot quieter than the Crystal Series compressor, and that is of course because it is a one-speed airbrush compressor, to which the PSI is a little bit lower than your standard PSI that you'd be using on the Crystal Series, which I can appreciate because, like I said, if you're on the go, you don't want something that's going to make a whole lot of noise. So this is perfect.
Now another difference between the Go and the Crystal Series is the hoses, of course. The Dinair Go comes with a 4-foot hose that is black, and the Personal Pro kit, along with the Studio Beauty kit, I think that's what it's called, comes with a 6-foot hose that is gray. So just pointing that out for you too.
So now that we've talked about the tech specs, let's go over the pros and cons of the new Dinair Go kit. So I always like to start off with the good aspects of it, so let's just go ahead and go over the pros. The compact size of the compressor is a pro. Obviously, the rubberized body of the compressor is a pro as well. The fact that the charging module or the little AC adapter plug-in is on the back is a huge plus as well. The fact that it comes with a carrying kit, huge major plus, because a lot of other brands do not offer a carrying kit with the initial purchase. You usually have to buy that separately. So I'm really happy that Dinair included the carrying case with this kit. And now there is one pro, or maybe two pros, that kind of could bounce back between pros and cons. Like, there's good and bad things about it, and one of them is the fact that it is a one-speed compressor. Now that can be a good or a bad thing. For me personally, and for some people, depending on what you're going to be using this kit for, it tends to be a good thing that it's only a one-speed compressor, just because of the fact that it is a no-brainer. You turn it on, do your makeup, turn it off, then you're done. I feel like that could be a pro for a lot of people, so I'm going to go ahead and include that in my pros. And then also the fact that the PSI is set to where it is a pro too, because I found that the PSI where it's at gives me the ability to go ahead and do my foundation and my eyes and not have any problems. Also, I did find that some of the colors actually went really well through the gun at this PSI. So I haven't really had an issue too much with the more pigmented of airbrush makeups that I've tried to run through this gun. So far, nothing has clogged up. The PSI seems to be fine. I can tell you for sure that I have run the Paramedical line, the Color Extreme, the Color Soft Glow, and Radiance all through this gun, and I've had no problems with clogging or issues. So that's about it for the pros. I mean, forgive me if I didn't mention something. There are a lot of pros to this kit, okay? The value that you're getting for the money that you're spending is just, it's amazing. They give you so much stuff with this kit. I mean, that's one of the things that I love about Dinair is just they give you so much for your money, and they make sure that you're set up. Especially if you're new to airbrush makeup, they make sure that you're set up with everything you need to be successful at airbrush makeup, which is one of the reasons why I keep coming back to Dinair. I just love their products, and I love that, you know, my dollar goes a long way with them. That being said, that concludes the pros section. Let's go ahead and talk about the cons. So some of the cons that come with the Dinair Go, I guess, are preference things. So definitely take some of these things into consideration if you are deciding to purchase this kit yourself. The first con is something that I noticed right when I opened the kit from the get-go, and it's something that kind of irked me a little bit, but you know, I can live with it, I can deal with it. And it was the fact that there was no charging light on the compressor or on the adapter. I would have liked to see a charging light on the compressor or the adapter just to let me know, or to give me the comfort of knowing that the charger is working, because you never know. I mean, this compressor doesn't have to be plugged in. It runs off a battery, so you can use it anywhere. But in order for that to happen, you have to make sure that it's charged. So without there being a light indicator to tell you if it's being charged or not, you'd pretty much be at a loss if there was something going on with your outlet, or if there was something wrong with the adapter. You wouldn't know until you left and you tried to use your kit and it didn't work. So hopefully that is something that can be corrected. Maybe if anybody from Dinair sees this video, or maybe if we beg enough, they will go ahead and add a little indicator light on there for us. I mean, it's just a comfort thing, you know. That way you just know it's being charged, and you know that it's going to be functional for when you need it most. So that was the first con that I noticed. So another con that I found with the kit isn't something that can't be corrected just by charging, of course. So it is the fact that the PSI decreases when the battery is starting to run low. So if you're going to be out on the go, and you know you're going to be out on the go, the best thing you can do is just to charge it at least for an hour before you take it out, and definitely charge it after you use it as soon as you get to an outlet, just to ensure that it's constantly working. Of course, because I have had that moment where, thank God it was in my bathroom and not out on the go, where the PSI started to decrease as I was doing my makeup. And of course, when the PSI gets lower than what it's set to, I feel like it just doesn't push any product out, no matter how thin it is. So definitely take that into consideration if you're thinking about purchasing this product. Another con that I found was the PSI setting. Even though I talked about it being a pro, the fact that it is one speed and it is a good enough PSI, I did find a couple of issues with the PSI when it came to some of the opalescent shades and some of the shimmer shades. Now I found that this problem was only existent with the shades that had a little bit thicker glitter in it. It's not with all of the opalescent shades, it's by no means with all of the shimmer shades, but there are a few of them that I guess the PSI just is not high enough for the gun to go ahead and spray them out smoothly. I'm pretty sure, I'm almost positive that it's not the gun, because the gun, I've had no problems clogging or anything like that with the gun. I've even hooked it up to my Crystal Series compressor, and I've had no issues with the gun. So I'm pretty sure this is a PSI problem. So, you know, it's not so much a horrible thing. It doesn't deter me from using opalescent shades or shimmer shades in this kit. I still do. It's just something to be aware of if you are considering purchasing this kit. So all in all, for the cons, I think those are the only two problems that I had with it. Everything else is a plus with this kit, guys. I can't tell you how much I love this kit. I mean, I was super excited when I heard they were coming out with one, and then I got to get one, and I just got more and more excited the more I got to use it. I've gotten to the point where I don't even need to be on the go. I use it in my own bathroom just because it's so easy. Turn it on, do my makeup, turn it off. That's one of the pros. And I literally do that. It's like a no-brainer for me to just go ahead and do it. And the speed works perfectly. The sound level is nice and low. I mean, there's just so many pros to this. I mean, especially because I don't have a lot of counter space too. That's another pro. I don't have a lot of counter space, so what I can do is just go ahead and use my kit. It's nice and portable, and then put it away right when I'm done. So I mean, there's just so many benefits to getting this kit. I personally would recommend this kit to anybody who's looking to expand their kits, or if you're a makeup artist, I definitely recommend that you have this kit because you do need that portability. Being a makeup artist and being in the industry, you do need something that's portable, and I feel like this will give you the most bang for your buck, and I feel like it is such a good product that I think you will benefit from having this kit as opposed to any other portable kits out there. So that being said, hopefully this video was helpful for you. Hopefully it gave you a little insight on the kit. If you do decide that you want to purchase the kit after seeing this video, of course, please go ahead and use the link in my description box. It will help my channel out a lot if you go ahead and just use the link in the description box. That's it for this video. If you have any more questions, comments, or concerns, please put them in the comment box below. I'll be more than happy to respond as quickly as possible. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Oh, and of course, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye now.